What's up, guys? It's me, Technology Dude 117, and today I'm coming at you guys with my review for 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil. So without further ado, let's actually get into the review. So the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil is right around the corner, and you know what that means. Time for an EA Sports FIFA World Cup video game. 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil wants players to experience all of the fun, excitement, and drama of football's greatest event while adding multiple improvements and innovations to the already fantastic gameplay of FIFA 14. But does it succeed? Let's find out.
Sao Paulo, Brazil, the only place in the football world to be tonight. The venue for the opening ceremony and the opening game of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. It's the hottest ticket in world sport, a real sense of occasion. Both here and around the world where millions are watching and hoping. Let the games begin.
Let's start off the review by discussing gameplay in 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil. As far as gameplay is concerned in FIFA World Cup Brazil, it's very similar to FIFA 14. The gameplay is very tight and responsive, and overall it's excellent. The game features response dribbling, which allows players to be able to turn quicker at every angle and keep the ball under control. This system works very well and helps add on to the gameplay's overall responsiveness. The game also has pinpoint passing, which features key passing improvements and new animations. The game also sports set-piece tactics, which allow players to tell their teammates to make runs to the near post, far post, edge of the box, or have them crowd the keeper. This adds a level of tactility to scoring and makes it all the more satisfying. Lastly, the game delivers Adidas Ball Physics, which takes data from the Adidas Innovations Lab in Germany. This physics system is great and gives balls in the game true-to-life flight as well as grass friction. Overall, as gameplay is concerned in 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil, it's great, and anyone who enjoys FIFA games will feel right at home and will notice the improvements made here, especially if they've played FIFA 14 on Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. Now let's discuss the game's graphics. Graphically, FIFA World Cup Brazil is alright. It's only available on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and when comparing it to the next generation of FIFA 14, the differences in graphical fidelity are really apparent. Textures and character models look pretty good, as do the fields. I did notice, however, that the graphics weren't always consistent, and that some things do indeed look better than others. I also noticed that when it comes to the fans, either in the streets of their respective country or in the stands, things got really wonky and the frame rate dipped. Same thing goes for when the camera cut to the coaches on the sidelines. Although these scenes were a bit choppy, they did add to the overall atmosphere of the World Cup. It should also be mentioned that the presentation is very well done and adds excitement and wow to the whole idea of the World Cup. So overall, graphically, 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil is pretty solid for a last generation title. Next, let's talk sound. Sound design in FIFA World Cup Brazil is awesome. Crowds sound fantastic, and you really get to feel the support. It adds an extra layer of immersion, making every pass feel crucial. The game also features over 15 hours of added in-game commentary and EA Sports Talk Radio. EA Sports Talk Radio provides players with tournament updates from either your choice of Andy Goldstein and Ian Drake, or from the Men in Blazers Michael Davies and Roger Bennett, as you play through various offline modes. Regular match commentary is done by Clive Tildesley and Andy Townsend, and as always, is very well done. The game also features a really great soundtrack filled with make-you-happy music. Overall, in the sound department, FIFA World Cup Brazil is fantastic. Finally, let's discuss replayability. 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil is jam-packed with tons of content. The game features a variety of different modes, which include Road to the FIFA World Cup. In this mode, players get to choose from any of the 203 teams in the game and play through the qualifying rounds and proceed on to the group stages. Captain Your Country mode has players starting from the bottom, working their way up the squad, and eventually leading their team in the FIFA World Cup. Road to Rio de Janeiro has players progressing through Brazil's 12 host cities against other players online, working their way up to Rio. The game also ships with Story of Qualifying mode, Story of Finals, online friendlies, EA Sports Football Club, and Adidas Me Coach training games. As mentioned previously, the game has 203 teams on offer, as well as 21 new stadiums. All this content put together will keep you playing FIFA World Cup Brazil for hours, making replayability one of its strongest points. In the end, it's easy to say that 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil is a phenomenal football game. It does a pretty stellar job of capturing the essence of what the FIFA World Cup is, and is by far the definitive, interactive 2014 World Cup experience. Overall, minus the few issues I discussed and the fact that the game isn't available on Next Gen, I'm going to leave it with a solid 8.5 out of 10. I can recommend this game to anyone who is a FIFA fan and anyone looking for just another reason to get themselves hyped up for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. So that's my review for 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do not forget to comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. And once again, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy, everybody. I'll see ya.